Hey wrench warriors, in this video I'm going to show you how to change out a water main valve. This is an old style gate valve, threads in and out. These things get super old, they're hard to turn on and off, and so this client's called us in and she has two of them, one right here, one up here behind me. One shuts off the main, one shuts off an outside tap. She said that she can only afford to do one of them, but we're going to surprise her today. We're going to do both of them for the price of one. We're going to take care of her really well, so stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to get it done. Alright, this one here is on 1/2-inch galvanized piping, and what I like to do on 1/2-inch galvanized piping is we're going to switch this over to PEX. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a fitting like this, and it goes from 1/2-inch threads to 3/4 PEX. That way I don't lose any size, any flow of the water going. So that's what the fittings I'll be using today. One of them, 1/2-inch threads by 3/4 PEX. I've got the main shut off. There's a union right here that I'm going to undo. See if we can relieve a little bit of that water so it doesn't just come spraying out on us. Alright, there was a bunch of water coming out of this, so I had to hurry and go fast. Didn't really have time to film. But you can see I threaded the pipe out of that, fitting there. Put in a new line up here. And put a new shut off so we can stop that water from running. Now I'm going to take out this piece here. I'm going to go up to this fitting here. And I'm going to get to those threads so I can put my fitting in there. And then I'll run a new PEX down and tie it into this valve right here. So alright, we're gonna, like I say, we're gonna go from 1/2-inch threads to 3/4 PEX. Make sure we got plenty of volume that's going through that pipe. Make sure you use a little bit of pipe dope on the threads. And then we're also going to put on some Teflon tape. When you're putting on your Teflon, always go in the direction that you're going to thread it on. Around 3 or 4 times. Now when I tighten that in, it'll go with that tape instead of against it, and it'll stay in there better. Want to make sure those are nice and snug. Once in a while, if you're really in a really tight spot, you might want to crimp the pipe onto that fitting before you screw it in there. This one here I think I can get to. Make sure you leave a little bit of pipe showing past your crimp ring. maybe 1/8 of an inch or something like that. And this is the nice thing about PEX, is you have a little bit of play. All right, that line is done. Like I said earlier, this client was a little worried about the cost of changing out 2 of these. Where I'm here, I'm going to change out the second one for her. We're going to do it for the price of one, just to take care of her and hopefully have a lifelong client. So I'm going to do this one here for her at no charge, just to take care of her. So this one's going to be a little different. This one over here had that union that I could break and let the water out. This one here, there's no union. So I have to get the Sawzall. Just make sure you have a metal blade. Try and get this off so she can see that. Then you're just going to cut the pipe so that you can thread it off. All right. All right, so what we've done there with cutting that off is we've allowed us to be able to thread these pipes off now, where we didn't have a union before. Now we should be able to grab these. Break them free. When you're working on galvanized, sometimes you can get it with pliers, but most of the time you're going to need a pipe wrench. Now the reason why that one is spinning outside is because it's an outside tap out there. Once we put it back together, they'll make it so it can't spin anymore. Well, there you have it. Switched out that second one, and like I said, I'm doing this one for free. This one's on me, and you guys can decide whether it's worth it or not. But to me, I have what, 15-20 bucks in parts maybe, and some time. But I promise you that where I took care of this client, she's going to be a lifelong client, hopefully. So she'll know that I care about her, and I value having her as a client. So to me, it's worth it. So that's how you switch out these old gate valves. You put in a new ball valve that's easy to turn on. Hopefully this video helps you out, and I appreciate you guys watching Wrench Warriors DIY. Get you on the next one.